And we are live. Two Nap Guys podcast. I'm your boy Midjay.
It's your boy Doe Stacks.
And Jazzy J.
Our girl Rose will be here. She said she should be here in time for rapid fire. So we're gonna stall out for this one. But we need a full episode with her back. But nonetheless, man, how's everybody going? How's everybody's week going? I'm sorry.
Exhausted.
Oh man, I'm pretty good, man. A very productive day.
Jazz, I know you're exhausted. It's winding down.
Yeah.
It's winding down. It's winding down. But yeah, though, I mean, sound like you was getting things done.
Very busy, bro. I had a real productive day. Very productive day. Shit, I actually got more done today. I guess the time change threw me off.
Yeah, it actually helped me out.
Yeah.
I was able to make it to Sunday service, you know what I'm saying? So everything went good with that,
We
Trying to
got
get-
an extra hour back.
You know what I'm saying? So it worked out. Basketball season officially starting, so we got practice tomorrow. I'm ecstatic. Got a tournament next week, so I'm all in, man. I'm all in. So.
Yeah, man. Other than that, man, I'm good, man. I actually got a chance to watch the movie without having to rush. And
Yeah,
You know?
yeah. I gotta start putting the reviews back on Instagram because I'm slacking. There's a couple I gotta go back and add to it, but
yeah, we got a damn restart the Tiki Talkie too.
Yeah, I'm gonna create a new page. It took my daughter page, man.
Hey,
my daughter.
hey, let's create two.
Yeah.
But I'm a plug. But we gonna get the 1,000 fast. I got you.
Yeah, okay. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna go and create another one. Probably tonight, man.
Do it.
Create another night, man. They took my daughter page. She's devastated.
For nothing, right?
They said say she's not 13, but her mom created for her. So saying that she had to show the ID and a picture of her face. But I don't know. TikTok. I seen 5 and 6-year-olds on here. My daughter 12, 13 right around the corner.
You gotta keep doing
It is what it is. On rock and roll. But yeah, man, we watched Equalizer 3. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Half the movie, I don't know what was said. And
that's because of the stipulations, midget.
I think partly because maybe I watched it on the joint and they ain't had no subtitles.
No, because I watched it regular and no. I couldn't tell you what.
Right. So they didn't have subtitles on the regular?
No.
Really?
You serious?
Dead serious.
Wow. See, I was thinking because I watched it on the joint, they ain't had no translation. See, I was gonna think because I think it's on Stars. Is it on Stars?
I mean, it seemed from the gist of what I got from it, because I felt like I was piecing stuff together. It seemed like it was on some revenge type stuff.
I mean,
That's what I got from it.
It wasn't revenge. It was him protecting the new space that he had found.
Right.
And just seeing how deep the corruption went. The corruption went because it went government level.
It did.
And
which is why he called the CIA.
It was also a story of retribution because I don't want to spoil it for anybody, but number 3 brought number 1 360 in a full circle because that detective that he was helping.
Yeah.
If you know part 1.
Yeah, that's her growing up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is why they showed the parents.
Right. Yeah, but the dad was his partner in the first.
Mm-hmm.
Her dad, should I say?
I mean, to me, it was okay. I'm gonna just be honest.
I'm an action guy, so I'm gonna automatically like it better than.
I'm an action. I like action too, but I wasn't really a big Equalizer fan when it was a show. I'm gonna be honest with you.
But this is totally different from the show, though.
Yeah, see, I like both of the first two. This one, what's going on?
Okay.
Are we cousins? What's going on, Renika? How's everything?
What up, cousin? He ain't gonna say it. I'm gonna say it. What up, cousin? Thank you for stepping in.
Last name Green,
That is not your cousin.
I know.
Hey, Midget, I'm gonna fill you in on something when we get off camera.
Okay. Yeah, Equalizer 3. We talking about that. It does come full circle.
It does.
I think I'm gonna try to watch it again with see if I can find other
Right.
titles because I think it was a real good. I really do think it was a good movie. It's
It
just
was decent
I
for
missed,
what it
I
was.
missed a
It
lot of
was.
dialogue because I know the Frenchmen or the French mafia, whatever they were. I know they were saying some stuff in there,
Yeah.
but I was missing it because I watched it on the bootleggy leg. But
In the beginning, it started off a little slow for me.
It did. It did. I agree on
It
that.
started off a little slow, and I was kind of drifting in and out. But then it got interesting as it went on, and the plot thickened.
But
I
you
will say
know,
that it was a pretty good movie.
Did it ever? But listen,
they had to show you how he came to form with the people that he was around.
Right.
He started learning the language. The people started taking him in, starting to accept him.
Right. And he
Yeah, one of
actually got
them.
accepted by the culture there.
And then it was just like in the first one when people were going around extorting the regular, common, everyday man.
yeah.
Right.
He was protecting them. So now he's in a new area and the same thing going on. It's like, hold on, man. We're not going to extort the everyday man. If you
Right.
like he told him, whatever y'all do, I suggest y'all do it somewhere else.
I loved it, probably because it showed a more vulnerable McCall.
Yeah. I'll give you that.
Definitely a much older. And to me, y'all, it showed me that damn Denzel still got it.
Oh, he's still
Like listen,
I'm a
listen.
Denzel
Do you know how?
fan.
Listen, y'all don't understand that if you look at it from an actor's perspective, he spoke the vast 35% of the movie in Sicilian.
yes.
Fluent
Y'all talk
Sicilian.
about goats and acting. I don't think Denzel gets enough credit for his acting.
No.
He is the
We
goat.
know.
That's the
Like,
damn
yo.
goat. This man didn't play the preacher. He
Like,
didn't
yo.
play the damn Equalizer. He didn't play Malcolm X.
Will Smith couldn't have played this part.
Will Smith can't even play his damn part, much less
Larry,
the damn
Larry
Equalizer.
Fishburne couldn't have played this part.
No. I'm so used to seeing Denzel. Like it has to be
Right.
somebody that it has to be somebody who
He has a poker face. He has
Yo.
a great poker face when he's acting.
He can act his ass off, y'all.
Yes, he can.
he does. Like Denzel really masters his craft, to be honest with you. And it's like amazing to watch.
That shows you just how serious he takes his roles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, yo,
I mean,
I love it, y'all. I loved it for what it was because you knew what to expect. It was just all about how good they were going to be about bringing the story across.
yeah. And I can tell, like I said, I can tell. I don't speak Sicilian, so kind of about 40% of the movie. I was like, but I understood the gist of it. I understand they were extorting the people, they were bullying the local working man, trying to get
Right, extorting and all of
getting
that.
their cut. And Denzel don't play that. You can go if you're in the crime world, go bother other criminal underworld.
Yo,
people.
he warned them.
Listen, he told
He
them.
prepared them.
He said,
He
"Listen."
That's gave him his pistols.
Now that's the line that stood out for me. Like, listen, man, whatever you do, I suggest you and your guys go do it somewhere else.
Just do it somewhere else. Please.
Go
I'm
do
gonna
it.
tell you my favorite line in the whole movie. When the detective approached him and she told him, "You're a person of interest," and he said, "I'm an interesting person."
I'm an interesting person.
That is my favorite line. I'm gonna just say that because the genius behind that, like, no, I'm not who you really want, but I
Right.
am fucking that nigga. Like, in case you didn't know.
And then he was dipping his tea, was like, I'm gonna wait for you to find out. And she knew his name. She just didn't know that he was a ghost. Remember when they finally talked later on, she found out, like, yeah, your name's McCall, but I know that's a lie.
And remember when she was asking, like, you don't want to know how I found you? He was like, oh yeah, you saw surveillance camera, you went back 2 days back, you saw me here, you went and ran the tags.
You saw the Volkswagen.
Come on.
Right.
Like, I know what you do because I do this.
I like intricate details like that in movies, yo. I love it.
Like, I know how you
But
found
if you
me. I'll
notice
let you
with
find me.
Denzel, most of his parts, like when he's playing a cop, are all like that. If y'all hadn't noticed, if you're a real Denzel fan, like when he plays a cop or anything of that nature, he's so intricate in his detail,
meticulous,
of how he's secretive, but yet lets you know who he is. It's every time he's played a cop, even when he played the bad guy.
Let me tell you how I fell in love with Denzel. No, Alexa, stop, Alexa. I was my first year of college. Me and my roommate sitting in the room. You know, this when we had VHS tapes. That's how far I go back.
I already know a movie you about to talk about.
And we were watching something, and Fallen. Now I've never heard of Fallen. You know, I wasn't abreast of Fallen, the movie with Denzel.
Mm-hmm.
And it comes on. He's laying in his bed. I'm laying in my bed. We watching. So we sit up, and it's late at night. We got practice in the morning. Like we up watching this joint. Like, hold on. Like, what is this? And the VCR tape ends like the last 30 minutes.
First of all, that's a classic.
He jump up. He calls his girlfriend at the time, who had the car. She had a little purple Ford Escort. He's like, "Yo, we need the keys. We go to Blockbuster. Neither one of us has a membership. We have to fill out the application to get a membership to Blockbuster. To rent Fallen, to go back to the room, watch it, then get up 6 a.m. and go to practice." I was like, "Yo, we do all this,
and it was worth it.
It was
because Fallen was dope."
And the crazy part, we didn't even fast forward to the part we stopped at. We watched it over again.
First of all, that's a classic in its own right, even without Denzel, because there was so many legends. And that cast was unbelievable. You had John Goodman, Donald Sutherland, the late James, who is his name? Gaddafi, who played what's his name? Y'all know him from when he played the mob boss. But so many people that in that movie. That's a classic.
Shout out to my roommate, Desmond McAfee. You know what it is. But yeah, man, that was. Listen, that movie had me on edge. Went to sleep, got up, probably had the worst practice of my life. But it was well worth it. I'm blowing layup jumpers. Dang. I was like, boy, what's going on with you? Late night, coach, late night. Late night. But yo, that was definitely a classic to me. What y'all get Equalizer 3?
Right now, I give it
Jazz first.
I give it a 6 right now. I feel like I gotta go back and watch it again, so I give it a 6.
I can't rate it right now, and I'm gonna just be honest because I miss a lot of the language barrier. So I missed a lot of the dialogue in the movie, and I'm a big person on dialogue. If you don't know, I think Survivor's Remorse was one of the best shows with dialogue in it, the conversations they had. So I'm a big person on dialogue. Like Game of Thrones, House of Dragons. Like, you got to explain to me why we doing this. So with me missing that, I can't fully rank it. I think it's a good movie, but I have to double back. That's why I'm saying double back. Because I can't though. Come on, man. You know I'm all about the dialogue. Like the movie with Denzel's son and Zendaya. People don't like that movie. I love that movie.
What movie was that again?
It was a movie on Netflix where they came in from
when they were married or something like that.
Party, and the whole movie is just them talking.
Oh yes. Okay.
I was all into that movie, and all they did was talk through the whole movie. So I'm into the dialogue. They include all the movies into one. If you pay attention to all of them, you understand. Yeah. They do. And
we got some of that. It's just the beginning where all of most of the dialogue took place.
Yeah, a lot
was a language barrier.
Yeah, a lot of things that were said that I needed to hear. I need to know what are we talking about right now.
Yeah,
like I need to know what y'all saying and how Denzel's responding.
Right.
But that's just me.
Outside of it starting slow and the language barrier, I'm gonna give it a 7.7. I can't go 8. Because of the language barrier, and it was a kind of long movie for us to for you to really not know what was going on. Like I was thinking that was maybe because I was watching on the Whoop They Woo,
right?
But Jazz say she rented it and watched it, and it still ain't there. So I guess they really just meant for us to figure it the fuck out.
Now, if that's the case, if there's no explanation, I'm gonna have to go 7. For now.
But some parts had subtitles.
But see, that's what I'm saying. But they said like he grunted loud or
But the subtitles that I saw was still in Sicilian, especially in the beginning.
like I said, I'm hold this 7 for now. I'll come.
Yeah, I stand on my 6.
Hold, hold
son.
this 7 for now. That's all I can say.
Right, I'm gonna stand on my rating.
Rose told me to watch the Murders on Lifetime.
Is it a movie?
It's a movie. It's a 2-part movie. They do it like the old how they did the old Jackson joint and all that stuff. They did first part and because it need to be 2 parts to be honest with you.
Yeah, I mean it's a long story.
And for a Lifetime movie though, Jazz, it's not bad.
Lifetime be kind of dope sometimes. Though.
It follows the timeline of everything we already knew. What I did not know is about his mistress.
You could tell he had mistress.
It's on Lifetime. You can watch the first part free on Lifetime, and the second part, I had to get my mom and dad Spectrum Pass because they don't stream. So I just created and use theirs. But the first part is basically talking about the family. You know, they show him on pills. The actors did a great job, and they show what it built up to. And the first part ends off on the murder, and the second part leads up to him being questioned. They follow pretty much everything, even when he's sitting in the cop car and he's acting like he's sobbing so much, and he's talking too much, like, "Oh, my wife, like I got here from," and then they go into the black lady that was taking care of his mom. How he told her, "Yo, if anybody asks, I was only here 40 minutes." Yeah, so if anybody asks, but he was only there 20 minutes. So they got his GPS, and then they show the interaction between him and his lawyer, how it went when they found the video of him when what's the little boy? Timmy. What do they call him? His other son, not Buster.
Bubba.
Not Buster, the other one. The one that
Timmy, little Timmy.
Yeah, his name ain't Timmy, but
his friends call him Timmy. I'm gonna call him Timmy.
They show the conversation between him, like when he was recording. So he was trying to send the pic because obviously that was his friend's dog. He was trying to send a video to his friend saying, "Yo, the dog good," but he's on camera and talking, and he was telling them he never went to the dog kennel. He went to sleep and went to his mom, see his mom for 40 minutes. When he came back, his wife and kid was dead. So it follows the timeline very, very well. And you would think this is what actually happened. If I don't know if these conversations actually happened behind the scenes. Maybe they talked to the lawyer and got some insight, but Murder movie, and I thought I was already saying when she said it, I was like, man, I'm murdered out.
I don't
watch the doc on Netflix, and I watched it on YouTube, and I watched the doc on Hulu. Like how much in this, seeing it actually play out.
Do the characters at least look like them?
Yeah, a little bit. Like the guy, he does a great job being Alec Murdaugh. I don't know about the wife Maggie. They made her seem like the innocent one, but I'm assuming she was. They go into his financial fraud.
She knew everything that was going on.
Nah,
Jazz, do you feel like that wife ain't know nothing? Or was she just shutting the fuck up?
Listen, let me tell you something. When you are married to a man that has power and money and runs a fucking town, his entire family, I'm going to shut my ass up. What Precious say in that movie? Carl told me it was good for the baby, and I shut my fat ass up. And that's what she did.
Okay.
She knew something. Okay. Maybe she didn't know everything, but she knew enough.
She didn't know. She didn't know that. Gas podcast. I'm your boy, Mijay. Oh man, she didn't know the money was drying up. That's she didn't know because I
believe that part.
In the movie, she wrote a check and it bounced, and she came on. She's like, "Yo, what's up?" Like the check. He's like, "Oh, so what he was doing was he was winning settlements and telling his clients, "Oh, I'm gonna put it as soon as I get it." As soon as they send it to me, I'm gonna get to you. And he was creating these accounts,
spending their money
and telling them, "Oh, it'll be here." You know, I don't know. So he had a couple clients, won like 100 and something thousand. He tell them, "Oh, they only sent you 30." Oh, it was one dude. Oh, it's $200,000, but I ain't get the check. Stuff like that. So that's how he was, and that's what originally led to people prying into his law firm and stuff like that, because different SLED agents and different agencies was coming like, "Yo, I got a client saying, you know," and other clients' lawyers was coming like, they was going to get representation. Like, "Yo, they saying they got a settlement. We need to handle this." Like, then one guy was saying, "I can't pay my bills. You said 6 months. It's been a year. Like, what's up?" And so the movie really follows the timeline really well. Like,
Honestly, I think once she started knowing the money was drying up, I think that's where the whole
she was about to
she wanted
bounce.
to leave. Yeah,
She was about to bounce. That,
like she don't got to take
Oh.
this shit no more.
I think that's why.
So she was leaving.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
why he
She had
got
to leave
her.
here.
That's why he killed her.
I think that's why he got to her, and then I think the son was bringing too much heat to him.
Right.
So he was like, "Man, I got to get rid of my kid."
He couldn't afford to.
And then he was
let her
running.
leave. The
And
son
then-
was doing too much. So
And
in
then-
a nutshell, he capped them both off.
And then he was a pill head, so he was on drug dealers' money. That's where his money was going to, because he was buying pills like every week.
Yeah.
He was meeting his drug dealer, getting pills, taking 6-7 pills at a time. So he was doing that. So his money was drying up. He couldn't buy the pills. The dude was beating him up like, "Yo, I need my money."
Damn.
So he was like, "Dang, let me try this. Let me try that."
So he was getting hands put on him.
Yeah. From what I said, and then then his mistress, who I did not know about, maybe I missed it in the documentary. She came forward and talked about how the last time she saw him, he abused her.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he put his hand, like he choked her out or whatever. And so she I didn't know she testified. The black lady testified. His like his attorney, like people he knew from his law firm. So all these people were on trial when his voice was on that video that his son tried to. So when he sent the video, they brought the evidence and they were saying, "Is this his voice?" Because they asked him, "Is this your voice?" He's like, "Literally, I don't know." "What you mean you don't know if that's your voice?" So they brought in all his friends and they were like, "Is this the voice of Alec Murdaugh?" And she, like, the witness was like, "Yeah, that's him. That's him." And then they were saying, like, one of the detectives, she noticed, like, I guess around the dog kennel, like it was wet, like around his son where he killed was wet and muddy, but his shoes was clean when they pulled up. She was like, "I find it odd that you went and checked pulses and all this, but your shoes are clean, and it's like water around where the dog kennel at. Like I guess there was water, it was wet that night." So she was like, so it was a lot
They
of
said
stuff.
it was raining.
Right, and she was like, he was clean. He was like clean, and he had like a blue poncho. So that's what he killed the man, like a blue poncho. And then he took the poncho to his mom's house. Because when he came in the house, they asked the black lady who was taking care of his mom, like, "Yo, how long was he there?" She was like, "He told me 40, but it probably was less than 20."
Now
And then
he told me.
Yeah, she said, so what he did was he called her and said, "Hey, I'm outside, I'm about to come in." She was like, that was odd in itself. She was like, it bothered her so much. And then he offered to pay for her wedding. She was getting married. So she was like, it bothered her so much, she called her brother. Like, "Yo, this nigga just told me that."
This cracker just told me.
Yeah, he just told me
She
that
ain't dumb.
he was here 40 minutes and he said he offered to pay for my wedding. Yeah, so I guess her brother was like, "Yo, nah, there's something going on." Then come to find out, he killed his family. Then I think like 3 days later, his dad passed. So he was trying to play a sympathy role, like, "Oh, I lost so many people, and y'all accusing me of killing my family," but they didn't do this.
Yeah.
He's trying to use sympathy.
Yeah, them pills really
Right.
had him going, man.
Ain't no pills. That's in them folk. We
Oh
ain't
yeah,
gotta do
that too.
Right.
That too. But when you got that power,
All it is, all them pills did was heighten it. He was
Yeah, and
already
then
like that.
then the judge
Yeah.
told him, he was like, "Man, I find it real crazy that y'all been serving justice around here for the past however many years. Your grandfather literally picture is in this courtroom, like in this courthouse somewhere
I mean,
around.
like shit.
Oh,
You got to think about, like, I really feel like if they really cared, they'd go back and go over every single
Right.
child.
They don't,
They got
let me
to.
say
They
something.
got to.
It's
They
been
got
going
to.
on for
They
years.
got to. They got
And
to.
they ain't the first family to do this in
guess
the
you got to.
government.
If he's on the opposing side and he like convicted drug dealers, they got to. Because now
Just like I told y'all, I heard
They
about them
ain't,
before I
though.
ever heard about any of the bullshit. They
That's-
call their county Murdoch County.
yeah. And that's
They
crazy.
should, but they're not going to, because it's better to sweep it under the rug, fry
That
this
part.
one fish, and be done with it.
But
It's
now,
all about what angle they want to spin. Now,
so you said they're trying to get. But now the thing about this movie, they never show Buster. They're like Buster never came around because Buster knew. And then they talked about them bringing up the case about the homosexual kid that died.
Buster was already out of time. Remember, Buster had been gone about 15
They ain't show
years.
Buster one time in this movie.
Buster was already in trouble and on the run.
Yeah, so they now they saying they reopened that case. So and then the case about the nanny falling down. I didn't know that he said that she told him the dog tripped her and she fell down the stairs. Nobody else heard her say this.
Yep.
So when the nanny tripped and fall and died, she wasn't really talking from what I hear. But he's saying when the wife and the son went to go get help, she whispered to him like, the dog tripped me up. Huh?
A man full of the damn devil.
Oh, yeah, what full of it?
At this point, he could say the dog said it.
Yeah, listen, that's probably. Hey, if he had enough pills, he probably would have said that. To be honest, because
are we live? Because I can't find us for nothing, y'all.
Yeah, we are.
This ain't we live though. This ain't we live. Can y'all hear us out there? Can y'all see us? Can y'all?
Oh no, I can send it to you.
I'm seeing live, and I'm saying, there you go, Tiana here. So we must be live. Hey,
Yeah,
Tiana.
we are.
This will let you know that they
Yeah, I get it. And they know they can't let you get too much because podcast revenue has been down for the past year. So, they don't want nobody else to blow.
Man, look at it, cause they hit me too hard, man.
Yeah, they don't want
too hard. Fuck
they don't want nobody else to blow. I saw Kev on stage talking about raising his Patreon funds to pay for his staff because he was like, Facebook ain't trying to pay. Nobody trying to pay no more. So
nope.
I literally just saw that today. So it's crazy.
I just tagged you, Court.
Where is Angela?
Right. I tell you, we getting froze out.
Where is Angela? That's what I want to know. But yeah, man. So on that note, I suggest y'all watch it though. I mean, I know y'all might be murdered out at this point, but it's actually pretty good. Lifetime actually did a good job on it. I ain't even gonna lie. They ain't did well with the Whitney movie, but they did well.
They didn't do well with a lot of movies.
They didn't do TLC, did they? They did TLC.
Yeah, they did TLC.
Okay, I thought
it was okay.
BET did go with New Edition though.
Now BET was on the money with Whitney and Bobby and New Edition. They did their thing.
But I need a real New Edition movie.
They dropped the damn ball on everything else though. You name it, they dropped it.
Hey man, if they ain't playing Baby Boy, I don't know what.
I'm sick of Baby Boy. I'm sick of it.
I ain't seen BET play Baby Boy. They must have heard the complaints, boy. They must have heard the complaints.
Man, they ran that in the ground, bro.
No, he's not even a baby no more. That's a full grown damn man.
And Jody Joe. Now his wife told me she man. Anyway, I ain't even gonna get into that. Yeah, for us.
A mess. So quick fire, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's get into it. So sorry to bring these people up, but shit, it had to be brought up. Will and Jada. So Will is now filing for divorce officially.
What?
Huh?
He's filing for divorce because he is humiliated by the details that came out about his marriage. He was
really.
He was not aware that Jada was gonna come forward like this and air out all of their dirty laundry like this. So he has been saying that he is humiliated by her. He does not appreciate it. He's really upset about it. So now he wants to get out of his own mouth. He wants to find love, and he wants to be done with the marriage. He still loves her, but he's done with it.
them higher ups done tell him cut ties.
Yeah, and he should.
But you know,
She
And the
ruining
book flopped.
brand.
She did all of this press run, and the book flopped. That's the biggest fucking like.
She's
I think Britney book did better than hers, right?
Oh yeah, Britney out here selling damn all types of tea. Okay, but see, the thing about Britney is, compared to Jada, Britney was actually in a situation where she was actually being taken advantage of. Jada was not. So there's compassion for Britney in her situation, where Jada, you just out here being a weird ass hoe.
Well, do you think he's gonna go through with it though? I mean,
I don't know.
Let's be real.
I don't know.
I gotta see it in full effect before I say, "Will, good job."
I don't know. It seemed like as weeks pass, he's been coming out of his shell. Like lately, him and Jazzy J been, Jazzy Jeff been coming out, linking up. He's been doing some podcasting, and he brought up. I think he was interviewing Salt and Pepper.
Man, this nigga got a
whole thing about how him and Pepper. He was trying to get at Pepper at first, and this and that. Like, I don't know, he might.
And Will got the characteristics to be.
Man, he could pull that shit off. I just want you to know, if with Will Smith getting into the podcast game, it's fucking over.
Yeah,
it's gonna be hilarious because he gonna get whoever he want on there.
Sure is.
Who not gonna come for a Will Smith interview?
That's what I'm saying. Like, that slap ain't that hurtful. It ain't hurt his career that much now. Come on now.
At all. And it was planned anyway. So
they call him Big Willie. Big Philly.
But yeah, that's where he's at with it right now. He is, he been pulling out his old jewelry from back in the 90s and shit like that. Like, he is like on it.
Who, Will?
Yeah.
He still got it?
Yeah, he got the herringbone chain with the fresh prints on it. He pulled that out this week. Jazzy Jeff then followed his lead and pulled out his, and he like, what we doing here?
Now,
so, I think
wouldn't
he
be right.
Himself.
It wouldn't be right unless he makes Jazzy Jeff the co-host.
I think that would be good, or at least a producer,
something.
But
DJ in the back or something.
I think they're still real cool though. I think.
Yeah, they're still tight. Yeah. Their friendship has not changed over the years.
Yeah, so I think, and then Jazzy does some stuff that we don't know about, like a lot.
He does.
It's money long.
Money parties,
very long.
Like that. So I don't think it's a money thing. I think it's just
like, listen,
friendship.
Just because you don't see them folk, don't mean them folk ain't in their bag.
The ones who follow Jazz, I follow Jazzy Jeff, and he actually does. He does a lot of live DJing online, and he does a lot of travel vlogging,
like Chameleonaire.
Yeah.
Listen, it's a lot of people comfortable with just laying back, no fame, make their little 9, 10, $12 million a year and staying out the way.
Listen, I saw
Slim Thug.
I saw Chameleonaire talk about his tech ventures.
He make more money now.
Listen, I saw him
make more money now.
Then the verse he had on Toby record. Oh my God.
Come on, man.
Well, Chameleonaire was better behind the scenes than he was an actual rapper. Let's just be honest.
That verse he got on that Toby song.
He talking that talk.
I had to give him 2 thumbs up on that.
Talking that talk.
Like just to pop out after 10 years and be like, hey, I still got.
That's like a lot of them. Look at Ludacris. Ludacris turned out to be a great fucking actor.
Yeah. But
he's a better actor than, not taking away from his rapping abilities. But
he always had the charisma.
Right.
Because he was a radio host, then he rapped. So he always had that he was relatable, he was funny. So he always had that in him.
Right.
There's certain guys
personality.
Like once they blow, you can see I can see how he can
do that. Yeah.
I can see how he can do that. But.
So that's where we at with Will right now. He's in the mix of reinventing himself.
I gotta see it to believe it, Will.
Which I'm applauding him for. I hope he does.
I hope it's true. Like, leave her the fuck alone, yo.
Please.
Like, I know we tired of her. Imagine the motherfuckers that got to deal with her.
Because if it was
the kids tired of her.
Listen, because if you lie on me saying I wrote a letter to Tupac and I don't even know this man, I'm gonna be tired of you too.
Well, just prepare. The Red Table is coming back in 2024, so that is already set in stone. That will be back for sure.
We don't care.
So, But moving
I'm saying
on.
like them Italian motherfuckers on the damn Equalizer movie. We don't care.
But yeah, moving on. Miss
Shit.
Lauryn Hill is in the
Who?
tabloids and newspapers because
Who?
Lauren,
Lauryn Hill,
the queen.
Who?
she has been consistently late on her tour shows.
That ain't new.
No, it's
Shit,
not.
they lucky she's showing up.
But she made a statement and she basically said we should be glad she even showed up.
Listen, you know I got a story for everything.
Mm-hmm.
So a couple years ago, father-in-law gave me and my missus tickets to Lauryn Hill in Raleigh.
Mm.
Asked me if I ever made it to Raleigh. No. Asked me did Lauryn Hill ever make it to Raleigh? No. And then they got the nerve to send me the little thing. I guess she's coming to Charlotte this year.
Yeah.
A voucher?
And everybody was posting. No. We got our money back. Everybody posting about it. Oh, Lauryn Hill coming to Charlotte. I was like, man, y'all really think
Fuck that shit.
gonna show up? If she do, she gonna show up on time? No, I'm good. If it's free, I'll go. I gotta pay money. I ain't gonna see Lauryn Hill. That's just one of them artists that I don't want to ever meet. I just want to see her for what I remember. Let me remember Sister Act 2.
It's over, man.
It's Education, Lauryn Hill, Unplugged, and I'm good.
It's over, man. Look at man. Some people can't handle that light they get early.
Right.
The flashing lights that Kanye talk about, everybody can't handle them.
I mean, let's not forget the woman did go through a lot of shit. She went through a lot of shit when she was actually up there.
Jazz, everybody go through shit, baby.
I understand that, but the woman was getting physically abused, mentally abused by her husband. She was going through a lot. And that fame shit is not what it's cracked up to be.
Tina Turner did too, and look what Tina did.
Everybody handles stuff differently.
Well,
just because she handled it.
The story is Tina was the abusive one.
You're right. Tina was lying. Touche. You're right, baby.
You know, I ain't got no dog in the race, but from what I hear,
touche.
Now that everybody's laid to rest,
right.
Tina Turner was a whole gorilla pimp in Memphis.
Okay.
A whole gorilla pimp, y'all.
I mean, let's go back. Even before that came out, let's go back with Tina. How she got with Ike. He was with a woman and you moved your ass in that house when he was already with another woman. You ain't innocent, sweetie.
Dang,
you ain't innocent.
And listen, I want y'all to look at Ike. The biggest we ever seen Ike was 145 pounds.
That's one of Tina's legs, man.
Huh?
That was one of Tina's legs.
Man, we go back and look at Tina, man.
He was cheating on her with her cousin, but she knew what Ike was about when she got with him.
She was trying to get
down there flirting with that man, and he had a whole woman with kids already.
She was trying to get in the game. She was trying.
Come on now, she was on the come up. You get what you asked for.
Yo, they jazzed that movie up, and like I really hate to say it, but it's like two guys on TikTok. I don't even follow them, but they shit keep popping up, and they like, yo, if you want to make some money, pander to black women. Hollywood's been doing it for years.
Yeah, you're right.
I hate to say it, but yo, you want to make some money?
She's got to think. What's love got to do
black
with
woman's plight? Ask Mr. Jackson.
What's love got to do with it? Was the first
quintessential
domestic violence on screen. I see.
And as many white men as we've known to whoop ass, why our black men got to be the face of shit? You got white men who've had whole fucking islands and palaces set up.
You not Lauren. But again, though, you know what, Tiana?
R. Kelly's the face of sexual assault right now.
Well, hold on. You know what? Again, Tiana, when you got with Marley, first of all, Marley didn't have such a clean reputation himself. Everybody knew what Marley was about.
How many knew he was getting into? You saw them red flags, baby.
Come on now, them red flags was there.
You saw them red flags.
Was he the football player?
Say that again.
Listen,
was he the football
Jamaican?
I didn't hear you. What?
Was he the football player? Didn't he play football at University of Miami? Or one of the Marley brothers played football at
I don't know if he was the one.
I think that was one of the nephews, one of the younger ones.
Yeah, I don't think it was the son. He drove her crazy. He drove her completely nuts.
But yeah, you're right, man. We always end up being the face, man. Oh, no, not Jared, the face of pedophilia.
And the R. Kelly
Kelly.
thing, look, R. Kelly made himself the damn face of damn pedophile.
But we got Jared though. Jared got a whole doc after R. Kelly.
Hold on 1 second, y'all.
The Jared doc didn't come out to years after.
Hey man, like, I mean, shit. We see what it is.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it is what it is. We you know, in that situation, we gotta know how to. By now, if you don't know how the system's set up, then you just refuse to listen.
Yeah, like I was saying, with R. Kelly, he put himself in them situations. Boy, you got tapes on top of tapes. You eating people asses in the studio. Look, come on now, so cut it out.
He created a library.
He created that shit. Like, I don't feel sorry for him. If anything,
I don't feel sorry
down.
for him. I don't feel sorry for him. I feel sorry for the hit that black men's image takes from shit like this.
Yeah.
That's what I feel sorry about. He did what he did. He laying down. He paying his time to society. You feel me? I don't feel sorry for him. But me as a black man, looking at the grand spectrum, why is a black man the face of that shit? When it's way worse.
Yeah.
Of course.
Little buddy ain't killed himself.
That.
Little buddy ain't killed himself.
Epstein definitely didn't do that now.
Yeah.
He was too cocky and confident of a motherfucker to do that.
Listen.
He still felt like he was coming home.
Epstein got a visitor list somewhere on a file.
Well, first of all, Epstein was bigger than this whole thing. Epstein shit goes so deep, which is why they had to do that man dirty like they did him.
That man got
that man got politicians, actors, actresses, all types of people.
Athletes.
Everybody who touched ground on that island is a visitor log somewhere with their name on it.
Now, although not everybody was guilty.
Not everybody was good. Yeah.
Your ass is guilty. You went on that island. You know what was up on that island. Yeah. If your ass
if you left and if you got there and then you went back, yeah, you knew what was up.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like Clinton, the Trumps, the
Oprah.
All them people, y'all knew what was up. If you went back 1, 2, or 3 times and you saw little kids walking around there, shirtless, topless, and
you was with the shits.
Yeah, you was with it.
The Island Boys was on there. I'm dead ass. I'm not even joking. They was on there.
They was. They got pictures on the island.
Yeah, they was definitely part of. They got pictures with Epstein on the island when they were younger.
The 2 tattoo little.
Yes, before them getting famous.
No wonder they was kissing each other.
Yeah.
No wonder why they popped out of nowhere and got famous. Because nobody heard of these niggas before then.
I don't know what they do to this day.
They Island Boys. Where do you think the name Island Boys come from?
Yeah, bro.
They was getting that plug. That's why they kissing each other. Like
I thought it was Photoshop at first till I looked at it.
Absolutely not.
I had no idea.
Yeah, brother.
It all makes sense now.
During the quarantine, a lot of people like to act like they ain't see what Ellen and them had on that fucking ankle bracelet when Epstein or like Epstein shit popped off. Oprah had on one when she was doing her little cooking in the kitchen. Yep. Ellen had one. She was trying to hide in the seat over her other leg. Man, it's a lot of them. It's a lot of them. That shit goes so deep they had to get rid of my man. They said, "Oh no."
Oh yeah, they had to get rid of
that. Them big reptiles, man.
That visitor log still floating out there. Somebody got a hold of it.
Yeah, the main high person got it.
Cause old girl, she ain't said. I ain't heard from her. Ghislaine Maxwell.
Oh yeah,
I ain't heard from her in a minute.
And you ain't
gonna hear from her.
Nah, they got her in the dungeon.
They done clone her and put a new one back out.
Right.
Y'all see the damn Kodak Black clone glitching out. I'm so mad at Nori. I'm so mad at Nori, y'all.
You know what, man? I just think that might be Kodak, though.
I'm so.
Why you mad at Nori for?
I think that's Kodak.
But you talk
that
about what
definitely
you
Kodak. Kodak been acting like that.
No. This nigga's gone. He was crackhead status.
That Kodak always been crackhead status. Where you been at?
No, I'm just saying, like, but for Nori to say that his show stand on one thing and then to go out there and do that.
I mean, but he probably was being a New Yorker.
It's all about numbers with him. It's all about numbers with him. He don't give a fuck about none of the people he interviewing.
He probably
you got to stand on what you stand on. I actually watched every episode of Drink Champs, Midgie.
Nori
has stood on this shit. Nori has stood on this shit hundreds of
I
episodes.
used to until they became 4 and 5 hours. I can't do a podcast 4 and 5 hours now.
Midgie, I literally watches them shits like that. Like
I
I
can't.
watched a vast majority of it, and they stand on, oh, we're giving people their flowers, we're whoop, they whoop. And I kind of feel like it's on some like, yeah, let me go and get an interview with this
I know what
nigga
it's created on.
before
But
we
at the
find out
end of
this
the
nigga
day,
OD
you
somewhere.
forget he's doing a job. That's what you forget. That he
I
is
don't
doing.
like that.
Hold
I don't
on,
like
you
that.
don't, you don't have to like it, but that's his job.
If you standing on morals, I don't like it when people say, "Oh, I was just doing my job." That's one of the worst statements you could ever say to me, because that means you put money above your actual.
That man got a contract
human
that he
compass.
got to uphold
He-
at the end of the day.
The Kodak Black interview wasn't even needed.
It may not have
I'm
been needed.
sure you had a replacement.
But it's getting talked about though.
It's
Not in a
exactly
good way,
that is
though.
the-
It's not. But you know, like they say,
that is trending right now.
any news is good news.
They got that
All
young black
publicity
man out there
is
looking
good
like
publicity, whether
a
it's
nut.
bad or not.
You look at the shade room. That's all they promote. So you know,
they
stuff.
say TD Jakes them run the shade room, bro.
I've seen that. I've seen it.
They say TD Jakes them run the shade room, bro. They say dead ass it's a publication under his umbrella.
And you're surprised?
Listen, man, I can't trust these dudes.
Like, what the fuck?
I can't trust these.
No, let's go back. Look at Mariah Carey when she had her breakdown on TRL. That was the most talked about episode on TRL.
I don't remember that.
When she came in with the ice cream cart out of nowhere, she was not scheduled to be on TRL that day, and she came out of nowhere. Go back, you can look this up on YouTube. She had a mental breakdown on camera with Carson Daly.
She been crazy though. That
okay, and that was the most talked about episode on TRL, and it's still talked about to this day.
I mean, but damn, they ain't have to throw my boy up under the bus like that. They got my boy out there looking
but
real.
What about? But if we're gonna throw responsibility down on accountability, let's throw it at his team too. Because why y'all let him go up there like that?
Touche.
Yeah.
Touche.
Got a point.
Touche, but
doggy jazz, you got a point.
But he don't really seem like the type of person that could be controlled. You don't give me that vibe.
I'm sure.
Okay. Well, how do we
moving on? Moving on to the next one. So let's get to Kaya and Sexy Red beef.
Oh Lord.
So this beef started last week sometime. Mm-hmm. And how it started because the fans were comparing Kaya to Sexy Red. And then she not only went at Sexy Red, but threw in Sukihana in there. She went on record by saying these hoes was raised by Trina. And if anybody knows Kaya or a Trina fan, you know they've had a long-standing beef for as long as they both been out. Mm-hmm. So basically what Kaya's thing is, how could you compare her body of work to what Sexy Red and Sukihana does? I can see why she's offended. I can see. But I mean, you did have a song called My Neck and My Back. Eat My Pussy and My Crack. So
the other song I know is Kane Wayne, because it's at every family reunion, every cookout, every wedding reception. That's how I know that song. But the only other song I know you for is that.
So I mean, Kaya had a few hits. I mean, she had Hater Walker. She had a few things, but you know that's really the deep down.
Kaya actually has some talent.
Yes, she does.
Sexy Red does not. She just has a machine behind her, so I can get where Kaya's coming from. But me, I tend to generally stay out of thought business.
Oh my god.
I try my best to.
Listen, I don't know a Sexy Red song. I hear it and I turn from it.
It's just like I just know every time I see her, she barefoot and pregnant. So I don't.
I mean, that's
what
it is.
And I totally agree with somebody when they said that she put sexy in her name, so we would have to call her sexy.
Now I will say this: Sexy Red has bringing a lot of old artists to the forefront, and kind of gave them some recognition and flowers. I'll give her that on her
You
show.
brought that girl from Chicago on the show.
Yep, she has
Yeah.
been giving them, and she brought
And you
Chingy
got
out just
Vance
recently.
Yeah, but her
Like
music
St.
is
Louis.
trash.
Drill female, I remember.
Yep, she brought and Chingy out. Chingy, you know, that's her little dance right there. She just brought him out, I think, this week. When it was
Yeah,
in
she was
St. Louis.
doing that shit while Chingy was singing right there.
Chingy
That was a
been getting a
level
lot
of
of run lately. He was on
Yeah.
the Def joint.
I just can't, y'all. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like,
Nah, I don't
the music is trash. Like, this shit is prostitution horror music. I don't give a fuck what old artist she bring back.
Yeah.
Look at the source of the bullshit. Listen, she can bring goddamn KRS-One back right now. I wouldn't give a fuck.
Yeah,
This shit is prostitution horror culture music, and
it's nothing I can play for
this shit would literally not make it out of the studios back when people were actually recording and caring about music. I hate this shit. I fucking
She
hate
got a
this shit. I
huge
can't
fan
listen to
base,
the radio.
though. Whether like it or not, she has a huge fan base.
I don't give a fuck.
Huge.
Fuck them ignorant
And
motherfuckers.
it's not just women. There's a lot of men that like her.
Gay niggas and dumb niggas. Fuck them dumb motherfuckers, yo. I am not a flock follower. And
Speaking of gay,
fuck them dumb motherfuckers.
Yeah, I can't, man. When I see what hurts my feelings though when I see
Dumb ass niggas.
High school and middle school girls, as soon as the song go on, they rapping. I'm like,
no, not even rapping. Their head automatically go to their fucking ankles and they start twerking.
No.
That's the shit that bothers me.
I'm like, no.
You hear a half an 808 drum and you instantly turn into a monkey thought.
I pulled up to the high school and these little girls outside after volleyball or whatever they was doing. I did list sex, I'm like, nah.
I don't listen to that trash, man.
Before I call somebody mama.
It's what can we say? Each generation had that. Maybe we didn't have the horror culture, but we definitely had a period in time where we was.
I know me coming up, we had hustler culture.
So they try to say we had Kim and but they had other raps other than that.
They had actual talent and A&Rs that developed their music before we ever heard it. Each and every person that you name, even the trashiest shit, was curated.
Yeah.
This shit here is recorded and thrown out. Minji, I know artistry. Even the freakiest Trina record had been curated out of 10s of 20s of songs. You feel me?
It had to, it had to get A&R.
This shit did not just listen.
They had to
now.
Oh no, you throw it on TikTok, it's gone. It's out of here.
Yeah, it's done.
It's out.
Bro, I can't give them no props for the listen, if it was dope music sonically, I couldn't say a fucking word. I couldn't. This shit is hot buttered garbage as trash.
I knew that was coming.
This shit is music for imbeciles.
Listen,
and I'm not one.
I can't listen to it.
Hey, they love her.
The more the merrier. The hats off to whoever can. But
if you love Sexy Red, stay the fuck away from those stacks.
It is what it is.
I don't want your ratchet ass horror energy around me.
I mean, it is what it is.
I came to rock tonight, baby.
I see.
I ain't mad at them if they listen to whatever. I can't get mad at who listens to what.
I can.
I could choose to listen to it or not. That's all or my kids. That's the only thing I got.
Well, speaking of which, speaking of choosing, I went and saw No Name in concert. I don't know if y'all familiar with her. No Name. She's though you might know a couple years ago, her and J. Cole got into a little song thing back and forth for like a little spat. She was just saying she's a very high intellectual young female. I think she's out of Philly, I want to say.
Something like that.
She has a Tiny Desk too. But I've been listening to her for a minute, and she came to Charlotte 2 weeks ago. When I saw her, actually pretty good in concert.
No, she's not from Philly. She's from Chicago.
Okay, there you go. She's from Chicago.
Okay.
So she actually is that around that Saba
jazz with the accuracy
chance type, that different Chicago.
Hey man, Midget was messed up, man. I probably ain't been to a concert in like 5 years, man.
Listen, man.
Really?
Yeah, man,
Listen,
I'm slipping, y'all.
the concerts I go to aren't highly known.
Yeah,
Like I went and saw Tank and the Bangers. You know the girl that's saying,
yeah.
"Boy, be in my DMC." I went and saw them
Hey.
in concert.
My brother do her hair whenever she come through Charleston.
I went and saw Lucky Day. I went and saw it's the stuff that
Yeah.
I go.
The last concert I've been to was in May when I seen Stephanie Mills and High Five. That was the last concert I've been to.
Really?
Yeah.
Hey,
I
yo,
still want to see New
I'm
Edition in
slipping,
concert.
y'all. I'm slipping.
I still want to see New Edition in concert to this
Oh,
day.
my mom went to that. Matter of fact, she just went to that one that was here.
And
This year passing. She said it was an awesome concert. They really did they big one with that.
And I want to see Usher in Vegas for some reason. I want to see Usher.
But I'm not surprised. They always put on good shows.
Yeah, every time they
Professionals.
Yes.
New Edition come, I miss them. But I said because I hate missing artists because I feel like when it happened to Prodigy,
man, listen, man.
In Nipsey, I said I'll never let it happen again.
Now you know what? As old as Stephanie Mills is in her age right now, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. That it's been a long time where I have stood for an entire concert, from beginning to end. Okay, I was on my feet the entire time. And when I said that woman is so humble, because I met her. I met her after I met her the next morning.
I think you saw the pictures. I think you got pictures on your page, right?
Yeah. When I tell you that woman and her son are so sweet. The sweetest people you could ever meet. Like
that's why she's still here and prospering.
Yeah, okay. And her tours have been picking up traction. Very true. She's back in the loop, honey. She out here partying with Fat Joe and them, honey. Stephanie, that's the original Bronx girl. A lot of people don't know that. That's a Bronx girl. Okay. As old as she is, that girl she's still that girl.
Oh yeah.
Still that girl.
Legends are legends, period. So
right. Yeah. And High Five too. Let me not, because I forgot they was there too. But a lot of people was giving them flack because it's not the original.
You can't have the original because
it's like High 3.
Yeah, like the passing is one.
Well, it's only two originals. There's Trustin and then the other guy.
One passed, one locked up.
Tony passed.
Yeah.
One is locked up, and I forgot what happened to the other one. But
didn't the other one pass too in a car accident?
I think so. Something of that. No, Trustin is the one that got in a motorcycle accident, but he's still alive.
Okay.
Because that was actually my neighbor. I've known him for a long time.
That group had a lot of bad luck.
Yes, but they are doing amazing. For them to still be on tour and still rocking it out, honey, they ain't missed a beat.
And that's why I like Unsung, because Unsung give you I know it goes quick, but it gives you the background,
behind the scenes.
Yeah,
the crash and burn.
I really like Unsung. I wish it was a more popular show on a more popular network.
Yeah,
I don't even know if they do it on TV One anymore, but I really like Unsung.
They do, but it's really rare when they do have an episode.
That's how I found out about the Silvers and all these old groups, the Emotions, like all these old R&B groups and Motown groups that people that go unheard of or unsung, like they say, not popular as your Jackson 5s and all these other people. Like you really get the
right.
Jeezy and K Michelle is coming to Columbia.
Yeah, I heard Jeezy's album pretty good.
That's what they'll say. They'll say Jeezy's last Jeezy album was pretty good.
Yeah, I haven't heard it yet, but I heard it's pretty good.
That might be something.
Him and Lloyd Banks.
That might be something to check out.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna check because I'm actually both fans of theirs.
Right.
Let's move on. So let's get to this Joe Smith and his wife situation. So,
well, I was laughing.
Okay, so if y'all not familiar with Joe Smith, he's an ex-NBA player. He's played on 16 different teams throughout his career.
Joe Smith was tough back in the day.
Yeah.
Big Joe Smith is what they called him in college.
Joe was tough.
Joe Smith is what they called him.
So basically, his wife, who he met as an adult star now, key words, he met this woman as an adult star. Keep that point. So At some point in time in their marriage, she went and did an OnlyFans, set up an OnlyFans, and I guess that's how the money was generating.
I guess she had it for a year.
Right. And keeping them afloat on the lifestyle that they have become accustomed to. So now he is wanting to divorce her because now it is made knowledge to him that she had this OnlyFans.
Go on, get up out of there, my man.
And look what it's saying. Look how they're saying he found out from his side piece.
Right, side piece.
So
you out here doing wrong any damn way.
You know your wife.
Hey,
so he found out.
Hey, talking about some high level toxic shit.
What? I'm like, so really, you can't really go nowhere, dude.
At all. Hey. Let's be clear here. I'm not saying that she was right for going behind his back because you are married. You should have discussed this with your husband. However, you met this woman as an adult, so she was on her back when you met her.
Listen. I feel like all this would have been rectified if she'd have just talked to him before she did it. We would have never heard about it.
Yeah.
Probably.
And probably
all she had to do, the same way we ask y'all for trust. You never know what our actual reaction is if you actually trust us and told us. It wasn't the fact that he found out; it was how we found out.
Let me ask you something. Where was the same courtesy when he went and got a mistress?
She knew about that bitch. Y'all know.
But look,
y'all know about them bitches. Stop.
Y'all are missing the point. Who is looking for Joe Smith for one?
Okay.
But two, who knows what Joe Smith's wife looked like? So he could have not, but she recorded it. That's the issue.
Right.
She recorded his reaction.
Because
he act like she was a Kardashian and like he was still that nigga. Like we don't know.
She wanted to get more.
She knew exactly what she was doing. Her OnlyFans is on fire. Yeah, she was been on camera and getting interviewed.
She wanted to get more traffic.
She knew what she was doing.
So that was like, let me get this traffic, him reacting to him.
And it put him back in the limelight, whether he know it or not. Because we talking about him. We ain't talked about Joe Smith since when?
Since he took that pay cut to help, who was it? He took a pay cut to help somebody, and they still end up releasing him.
A damn fool.
He took a pay cut to help a team under the salary cap. I think they were going to keep. Oh God,
who was it? Vin Baker or somebody with the Bucks?
No, it was somebody that they were going to keep because they were going to make. I think it was Minnesota. I think the Timberwolves. He took a pay cut with the Timberwolves because they were keeping Al Jefferson. I want to say, and end up trading or something like that, or end up trading.
Nobody's checking for neither one of them. Nobody's checking for him. Nobody's checking for the wife. I
would never know that was his wife.
She done been on It Is What It Is.
I would have never known she did adult promo. I would never know she did corn. But hey,
it's corn.
It's corn.
Right. Like you met her. How you met her is what it is. You can't change her.
Hey,
it's corn.
20 years, this could easily be Zion Williamson.
But that's the problem with some of these athletes too. Y'all get with these type of women, and y'all think because I married her, and because I am who I am and my status right now, that's gonna change. No, that's just like Drake. Drake, you got a baby with a porn star. She's gonna still be a damn porn star. She just got a baby with you.
The fact that dudes can still go Twitter their names and pull up scenes. God, dog.
Yeah.
So if they have any kids, God help them, because if one of them kids go and look at his mommy's OnlyFans, they're gonna be like, "Oh, your mom was up here sucking toes or whatever she do up there."
No kid's gonna find it. If they got any kid in middle school,
look here, somebody kid just tried to commit suicide. Goddamn, other day, I can't remember who it was, because they got OnlyFans.
That's what I'm saying. Like, kids are savvy. It's internet.
Very savvy.
This internet is their world.
Not even that, we got newborns trying to crawl in the hospital, just getting out the womb. Like, what you doing now?
They don't know how to get. They don't know how to get on OnlyFans without paying the membership.
Okay.
My son was 2 years old, swiping, know what YouTube looked like and everything. My son created a YouTube, and we had no idea.
That's what I'm saying. Like, these kids come out the womb knowing electronics.
My nephew showed me how to multi-screen some shit, and I'm like, he was like 5 when he did it. He was like, all you gotta do is, I'm like, right. What?
So this that game. So you think these kids ain't go and find
Come on, man.
Pinky's son, Pinky, your mama, Heather Hunter, your grandma? Like, come on, dude.
Sure, I'm sure Kanye kids, I'm sure they didn't seen every inch of their mama.
Oh man. And then I saw the video where I guess the daughter was saying they like it at their daddy house. They don't like it because he ain't got no man.
Your grandma, they told you.
Yeah.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. 4-year-old who ordering toys. My son created a Cash App and he ain't even got a bank account.
That boy
Hey.
transferring Swiss accounts for pretty soon. I'm telling you.
That's what I'm saying. So that's why I'm trying to get him back in coding. So you can go and make me millions and we end it like that.
Do that.
So
Do that.
moving on from the Smiths, because that whole thing was ridiculous to me.
Will, Jada, Joe, whatever her name is.
Which brings us to the grand dames of couples, Gabrielle Union and Dwayne Wade.
What happened with them fools?
So you know they are actually heading for divorce right now. She is apparently, through multiple sources of out of her camp, are kind of fed up, I guess, with Dwayne and his boy toys, or however you want to put it. She's sick of it.
I mean, you knew what it was.
You introduced, well, he was already there, but you took him to that level.
My thing is with her, everything was cool when you took him from his first wife. Everything was cool.
She running neck and neck with Jada, man.
Listen, no. I've heard some stories about Gabby.
Let me tell you something. They on a different level from now.
Listen,
Actually, from what I hear, their house became the it house after the Smith house was.
It is. And not just their house. They got a whole hotel room. I forgot which hotel it was, but it's it's a very anonymous hotel in Hollywood that a lot of celebrities use, and they throw these parties at this hotel.
They swingers.
And a lot of things have been. First of all, let's just go back to Jaguar White, because y'all like to come for my girl, and I love me some Jaguar White. Jaguar be on it. Y'all like to paint that woman as crazy, but everything she has said thus far has come to the damn light.
everything I heard her say was truth.
Now, let's get down to it, because Jaguar White called this a long time ago when them boys was coming out of the Wade's house screaming and shit, and some artists that she know.
They did say Meek Mill was one of them.
Yep, coming out of there.
Meek Mill came running up out of there like, whoa, too much.
Okay, saw too much, was asked to do too much, and it scared them. They ain't been back since.
Me, you been hopping around, bunny hopping for white guys, so I can't. Yeah, what is too much for you, pal?
Whatever it was, he came up out of there running.
Yes.
So who knows what he saw? But they have been doing these parties for a long time. And they are the creme de la creme. They right up there with Diddy.
Like Diddy told Fab, we party, but we ain't party. That's
right.
Scary thing to
And whatever that party is, I don't want none of it.
I don't want to hear. I don't want to be there.
Yo, Jada over there like
party.
But it's a lot of them that's in there. It's a lot of them. Let's go down the list. There's Gabrielle, Dwayne, Jada, Will, Jamie. There's what's the other girl's name that played? Oh, Tisha Campbell and Dwayne Martin. They all hang out together, and yeah, it's a clique of them.
But you know, Exhibit said this a long time. I'm surprised he I would no hit on him, because he said this a long time ago. He said he went to a club with Diddy, and it was like
it was him and Corinne Steffens. I remember the story. He said on Hot 97.
It was like a gay club, and he was like, "Nah, this ain't me, player." All I do is.
He said he gave it a chance because he didn't want to be homophobic. You know, he went in there, party, stayed there himself, and Diddy was.
He said, you know, all I do is pimp rides.
Right. Ain't gonna be no pimping or nothing else. Yeah, but we overlooked the gang too, because you know, for a minute, the gang was supposed to be signed to Diddy in the very beginning.
Man, look at man. If they from the West Coast, I don't put nothing past them.
And he was taking him shopping and all this
The
stuff.
gangster of gangsters done. Hey, the gangster of gangsters over there done. You feel me?
Listen,
Hollywood
like 50 say, when Diddy take you shopping,
and all surrounding areas.
if Diddy has to take you shopping, don't go.
You his boyfriend. At that point, you the man.
At least New York halfway stand on a code. Not so much out west.
My man was on Change Your Heart. Y'all knew what time it was with the game. Y'all knew what time it was.
Man, ain't nobody concerned about the game. He's still trying to battle Eminem and shit.
Okay.
Now, I saw a story where they was mad at his daughter for wearing a Dallas Cowboy cheerleading uniform for Halloween. I'm like,
What?
so she had like this Dallas Cowboy uniform, but it was like
her daddy gang big blood.
it's a crop top. So I mean,
I think that's so stupid.
I think she's 13, but I mean,
she like 13. Yeah, they bugging.
but like they were saying, it's like, you know, there's girls who cheer that wear crop, like, so where's the line you draw? There's dance kids, there's all these other kids, so
right,
we draw a line for Halloween costumes.
Yeah.
Wow.
Everybody got a damn opinion about everything.
That's what I said. I didn't get them being mad at that. I didn't, because I've seen kids wear worse.
Get mad about, if I want to get mad about somebody wearing a damn crop top, what about that damn cowboy? Them boys be wearing crop tops.
But you know what? That's
jacking them. They be wearing crop tops and shit.
That's just grown men sexualizing young girls.
Right.
Early. Like, I guess Game daughter is a pretty young girl, and it's like, oh, 13, she's supposed to, like, dude, like, it's a Halloween costume. Move past it.
Well, you know, she hangs out with Diddy's twins, so I mean, they're very advanced.
Yeah, and I'm like, why are y'all on this little girl Instagram anyway? Like, who is following this 13-year-old?
The same way they followed them Olsen twins all the way up until they turned 18, over sexualizing them.
That's gross. That's gross.
But this, all right, so let's get to,
I wouldn't know that child if I seen her.
Listen,
me neither. I don't know what the girl looked like.
I think I was scrolling through Twitter and I saw an uproar about TikTok, and people were uproar about it. And they showed like the uniform she had on. But I didn't know she was 13 for one. I thought she was younger than my daughter.
Well, this is the last one. Keith Lee. If y'all know who Keith Lee is, he used to be a professional fighter. Yeah. And you know, he's traveled the world, but he critiques restaurants. And as of late, he went on a
number
tour.
One food critic in the world.
Right. He went on tour in Atlanta, and I think he did like the Old Lady Gang. He did Ocho Cinco's restaurant. He did a few.
Real Milk and Honey.
And right now, he's like public enemy number one in Atlanta.
But my thing is, he's doing what people in Atlanta
I got to stand on pink for my boy Keith Lee.
The locals been talking about this forever.
He just exposing them folks from Atlanta.
I don't fault him at all.
Food service sucks.
Yep.
Their customer service sucks.
Yep.
And food, just like somewhere else, New Orleans, I'm gonna say it, is overrated.
Yeah, I might have to agree with you there.
First of all,
they hate the fact that it's somebody that got some stature saying it.
Like Ocho Cinco was talking to Shannon Sharp.
He just be saying say shit. I
listened to the interview. And this is the thing with Ocho. See, Ocho never likes to take accountability. I've noticed that with him. He's not an accountability person whatsoever. And you went on here and was going in on this man that was just doing his job. And and I think Mr. Lee responded very perfectly. You're asking about what Mr. Lee's qualifications are. What are your qualifications? What are your qualifications?
Listen, these real
you play football, sir. And now you put your name to a restaurant, so now you a damn culinary chef.
The Real Milk and Honey people said their job is not customer service, it's how the food tastes. I was like, I thought that was all entails of service.
It is. You're talking to somebody who's been in food service for 26 years now.
And
that is the number one thing.
I thought the customer was always right. Stem from restaurants.
The Old Lady Gang. This is not the first time we've heard about y'all sucky ass service at Old Lady Gang. It's not the first time.
It's like that in Atlanta, and it's like that. It's like something that I've been said. I feel like in order to get a business license, they should make you take customer service classes.
Yeah.
I said
agree.
this 3-4 years ago when the big boom and everybody was starting their businesses and we was getting the backlash from it. Everybody see it on your timelines. You see it up and down your whatever you're on. The backlash from our businesses are customer service.
Yeah.
Because we don't acclimate ourselves to understanding that the bottom line of what you do is customer service. The food could fucking suck, but because of how you treat that person, they'll tip $50.
It's not even just in restaurants though. With our people, we do this in business a lot. We don't treat our customers very well, especially our own kind.
No.
Listen, just like when what's the support Black Cause? I got 2 support Black Cause hoodies. That last one I ordered, it took about 2 months to get.
Rose, what up, baby?
What up now? What it do?
Ain't nothing. You frozen a little bit right now, but happy to have you.
I'll be damned.
You got that look on your face that's frozen right now, like just what you said. I'll be there.
I'll be there. Hey, perfect, perfect meme.
Yeah, but you know, like I like him. I like Mr. Chime Time because like,
Mr. Chime Time, the real villain.
Listen, that dude.
I fuck with him though.
Hey, but he's from like North Carolina though.
But what's the difference from what Mr. Lee does and Chef Ramsay do? Chef Ramsay come in your shit and curse you the fuck out.
I can say what the obvious is, but I'm gonna leave it alone.
We know what the obvious is.
Yeah. ain't no. I mean, it's a mystery. But I mean, Keith Lee, he don't tear your business down. He don't.
He don't.
He says, "This is my experience. You might have a better experience."
Right.
So I'm telling you not to come here.
Right.
He says this in every video. I don't even follow him, but when
he means no malice in what he does, y'all. Like he's so genuine, and that's what got him millions of followers. The fact that he's actually genuine and he really is a vessel for the Lord's work. He mean that.
And he's a foodie. He's been to numberless places, and that's what he likes to do. He's a foodie.
But I like Chime Time though.
Chime Time gangster.
Hey
yo, Chime Time will pull his pistol on you.
Hey, listen, Chime Time pull a pistol on dude in a restaurant.
Don't run down on him while eating his food. I don't know you like that.
And
I just think it's ridiculous that they're going in on this guy.
And he's fighting a case because he was carrying it from airport to airport because they told him.
Well, actually, that's just Atlanta, and Atlanta being such a big media area.
Yeah, and it's black.
That's why you're gonna get the backlash from
it's black Mecca.
Yeah, you feel me? So that's why, and a lot of these restaurants have been getting off on people, and now you're finally hearing the actual opinions from the people. And it just happened to be spurned by Keith Lee. So now,
let me tell you something. When I go to the old lady game in Atlanta, I expect to see somebody either Candy better bring her nasty ass dungeon ass out there, or Mama Joyce better come out there. Somebody better come out there and give me that experience that y'all been raving about with this old lady game.
And Rose, you could take it from here.
don't do Rose, don't do escape like that.
he already know. You see, he's trying to set me up.
Wow.
But
he's trying to set me up.
Experience with Tiny.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait, not too much. Not too much. But go ahead.
Fuck them bitches. If my wife hear me say them bitches, she knows I'm talking about escape. No. Yeah. I'm good.
Why is it fuck them bitches?
Bruh, because I surprised my wife with tickets to go to their concert in Columbia. Never seen Escape in concert. I was all excited, had good seats and everything, only to get there and then they have a note on the door saying, due to COVID exposure, Escape wasn't performing tonight. They were the fucking headliners. And they don't show up.
Blame them if it was a COVID thing.
Whoop, let me finish. Okay. This is why they them bitches.
Jazz, this gets deep. Listen.
This is why they them bitches. Listening. So as I'm looking at the damn writing on the wall, like motherfucker, so
isn't that a song?
Destiny Child. And I thank you. Okay. I go on social media and Candy was at her son's school doing some type of damn Christmas concert, and Tiny was posted all on the internet too, doing something like they were in the streets.
Okay.
They ain't even had the fucking audacity to act like they were sick for 24 hours.
They ain't
It's
even
just
had
pretty
no
much-
masks on, Jazz. They
Just
was
like,
out
just
there.
like, oh, Columbia, fuck South Carolina, they all right. Like, come on, the same conversation y'all just had. It's the consumers. We the one, like, I got shit. I wish I would have saw at my mama's house. I still got escape posters up, like motherfucker. I've been wanting to see y'all since I was in damn fucking ninth grade, and you just stood us up and pretty much like, fuck y'all. We don't give a shit.
Did they ever reschedule?
Didn't you get into it with them online?
I got into it with Tiny.
Oh, wait a minute now. Wait.
Look,
What did you get into it with? About what?
Because other people was complaining about them not coming to the show, and Tiny had made up some bullshit, and I just couldn't let it slide. I couldn't let it slide.
And what was said though? Like
pretty much like, bitch, you was not out with no COVID. You was in them streets. I came straight to y'all pages. Now, the two Scott sisters had enough sense, which they're the ones that need the most money, to at least act like they okay. We ain't there with COVID. Well, I'm not gonna post anything. I'm not gonna do anything. But like Tiny and Candy, they millionaires. They don't give a fuck, and they showed us just how much they didn't give a fuck. So I had to let her know how I felt about it. And then she was like, "Damn,
I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, she probably still don't give a fuck."
she don't. She's like, "Damn, Tiara, we already said we're gonna try to make up the show. Nah, bitch, I ain't coming to that shit." A loyal fan since '93. I've been a loyal fan, ho. Ask Midgie how many times me and him had the whole
Escape SWV.
This has been a long-standing conversation, Jazz. We've had this conversation numerous times.
I mean, I can't take away from your experience. I'm gonna just leave it at that. That's how I'm gonna leave it.
But yeah,
was that it?
Yeah, I'm you know why I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna leave it at that.
But you know, them Healy just talking about what the AT aliens been saying for a while. And I've been to Atlanta and I tried. Now, my experience at the restaurant, 2 or 3 restaurants I went to, one of them was very good. I can't even think of the name of it, but one of them was very, very good. And the brunch place we tried, it was decent, but it was more of like the atmosphere. The service was good and everything.
Yeah.
All the service was good, but I've heard
overhyped because
I've heard
Atlanta is they charge out. My daughter went. Okay, my daughter went for her birthday. And you know, she had a good time, of course.
You better take a stack just to eat.
But it was overpriced.
Mm-hmm.
Like chicken and waffles, 25.
Right. It's Atlanta period is overpriced.
Hey, yo, I saw a dude the other day was on TikTok. He ordered chicken and waffles, 2 Long Island iced teas, and I think that was it on his lunch break. And his bill came up to $135.
What?
You had 20% gratuity, and each of his Long Island iced teas were $30 a piece.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I'm a Long Island iced tea kind of fucking sewer.
Damn.
If there's a place on this East Coast that has served a Long Island iced tea, I've tasted that bitch. And I've never paid more than $17, not even for a top shelf one. Atlanta is
this was the other top
market.
shelf, I guess.
This the back door.
Right, this the back top shelf to the corner and around the back shelf.
Really?
Man, look here, yo.
Penthouse shelf.
That shit gonna make me stay at work on my lunch break because he went on his lunch break.
Well, I mean, Atlanta's high, period. Let's just be honest. Their cost of living is high.
I don't know what made him get 2 Long Island iced teas on his lunch break, but that was the story.
Yeah.
He showed the receipt and all, y'all.
I gotta go in January for my daughter. Little thing she's doing for this theater group. I'm gonna go. I ain't gonna check out these restaurants. I'm gonna try some restaurants.
Hey man, take some sandwiches, Midge. Save yourself.
Take some peanut butter and jelly.
Look here, go ahead.
Might as well some cucumber slices.
Hey,
but I can say the experience we had, we went down there last time. We got
meal prep.
We got into the Black African American Museum for free.
Mm-hmm.
So you're a Bank of America member. So it was a lot of good things when I went. The Coca-Cola factory is trash.
Is it? Because Trina want to take the kids, so
it ain't worth it. After your 3rd sip, you are sick of soda.
Say what?
Listen, after your 3rd, because they have sodas from different countries.
Mm-hmm.
So you might see one, but yeah, I'm gonna try that. It ain't what you think. After you had about 6 or 7 sips of some nasty soda, everything tastes bad. And they got about 30 to 100 different flavors.
Yo, I bet it's
Agreed.
people that go through there and get sick, be sick the
They,
rest of
they
their
got
trip.
about 100 flavors, if not more than 100 flavors. And I'm talking about from Germany to the islands. And they got like flavors that look interesting when you first see them. You be like, oh, I'm gonna try that.
They
Then when you
got some
taste it,
historically good places
Hey,
there in
yo.
Atlanta. Don't get me wrong. There's some cool spots to visit, but I think Atlanta is way overhyped, in my
the
opinion.
cocoa fatty. Y'all,
Yo.
you can try it, but if you're not a soda person, because
I don't drink soda, so
I
that
don't
wouldn't
drink
be the
soda.
spot for me.
That's me. I don't
Yeah,
drink soda.
I wouldn't go
Kids,
there.
that's what they do.
we took our kid after about the 4th cup. I threw my cup in the trash and let the kids run around. And then after about the 8th of there, they was like, all right, we're ready to go.
Yeah, that wouldn't be a spot I would go to. I don't do soda.
'Cause they have like flavors that are crazy. Like cucumber, whatever, Coca-Cola, whatever brands you can think of that Coca-Cola do.
Listen,
Yeah,
I'm pretty
yeah.
sure the Japanese and Korean flavors is
wild.
crazy.
They wild. Now they have some that look real, that taste real good, but after you get about 3 or 4 bad ones, it ruins your whole experience.
I'm
So
good.
you need to know what you like and what you don't like.
Just give me some water.
Yeah, like I'm gonna need some water in between each swallow.
I'm not a soda person, so after about my 4th cup, I was done. And then everybody walk around with cups, putting in the little things, trying to sip.
No,
I
Yeah,
was
no,
over
thank
it.
you.
I was over it. I was over it.
No, thank you.
I was over it.
Mm-mm.
But
Yeah.
anywho,
Yeah, just ridiculous. I just feel like that boy has done his job. He ain't really hurting nobody. He's telling you the experience about what he's experienced. Now it is up to you as a consumer to go there and have your own experience. And there's
especially for them to be
less than
giving
what
death
everybody else
threats and shit. They sending death threats and shit. Like, come on, y'all doing too much.
does. Right,
Yeah.
over
Yeah.
food.
Oh,
It's
food.
probably fat bitches. Fat bitches is angry.
but you know, like you have played like even
I
around
said it. I don't care. It's fat bitches.
even I'm trying to go. Even around here in Rock Hill, there's not a soul food place that you just like, oh man. I don't know if it's more of a country thing where we can find a good soul food place. Like Upper State and certain place, you be like, I only got one soul food restaurant. Like, and this is so even in Rock Hill, I think there's one. Like this is still the South, guys.
In Rock Hill.
Yeah, there's only one.
Which one you talking about?
Taylor's.
Who?
Taylor's.
I gotta
They used to have a lot of restaurants when I was there. They done gentrify fucking Rock Hill, boy.
And now they got a black-owned wing spot, but I seen how the wings are made, and I was just like, y'all ruined it. Like
let me ask you this. So, because I'm sure people out here critique these podcast shows as well. Somebody could be critiquing us right now.
I don't care.
Mm-hmm.
But is that up to us to be downing them and sending them death threats and all that? Like, that's what they do. We're here.
That's your opinion. I don't like the Drake album. Do I expect somebody doggone kill me for not liking it?
Hey, Mel.
No, I don't expect that. But
what up, man?
Right.
I didn't like the Drake album.
I don't like Drake. Period.
Because it was trash.
I don't. There's a couple tunes I'll listen to, but I'm not the biggest Drake fan.
Trash.
But it's not to say that I need a Drake fan to come in my inbox, but yo, when I see you, boy. Oh, look who shows up, guys.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Hey,
Angela.
Hey, Angela.
We just asked about her. Look who decides to show up to the party. Oh, Angela. You got a suggestion for us, Angela?
No.
But you know, but that's just like Doe on his show. I've seen where people come at Doe after his show because some of the things that he said. But I mean, that's his opinion.
Yeah, I mean,
who are we to take away from him?
Hey, guess what? They get sent back real early. I'll be the last inbox you want to hop in, but that bullshit.
Sure do.
I'll be the last inbox you want to hop in.
It is.
Sure do. And he already know if I'm on the line with him, I'm gonna take that problem right there and there.
Especially on TikTok. I love it.
Period.
It is what it is. Like I'm to the
everybody got to critique something. That's what we're here for.
I do the pod, I move on. Like,
Right.
Hey, Midgie don't want no smoke. Me, Rose, Jazz, a little bit different. Oh,
Honey, I am the smoke.
What I tell you,
Okay?
gotta have the ducks back, man. Gotta let that water
It
run
got to
off.
be one calm person out of us.
Yeah.
We all can't be lit.
Gotta let that water run off, man. That's how I feel.
what we on next week, y'all?
Rose,
Murdoch.
did you watch the Murdoch joint? I kind of went over it already, but I was waiting for you to come.
Damn.
They didn't watch it, but they didn't watch it.
I still need to watch it. I'm gonna watch it.
Hold it
Yeah,
off
I'm
the
gonna
next
watch it
week.
too.
Like I'm halfway through the first episode, but the way they're putting in the perspective, I can see Alec being an asshole like that.
It is good for Lifetime.
For Lifetime? Yes.
You stop
Oh,
it,
really?
Tiana. Don't you put that up there?
And the CEO.
Put it up. Don't hide it.
Nah, I don't know who that was.
Yeah.
I don't know whoever been that.
Yeah, so far, like I'm like, okay, all right, Alec.
It follows the timeline well. It gives you perspective of
looks.
everybody. The look of the people is similar. It look like South Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's very.
God damn. He
I'm
said
glad
it
that
looks
they're
like South Carolina.
It really does.
I'm glad that they're going to give like a little background into the wife.
Rose, did you know he had a mistress?
I'm still waiting for his mister to come out the closet.
I
done told y'all this.
Mister.
So Rose, okay, so I'm glad you say that.
I'm look.
Because I thought I was the only one that
Nope.
got that vibe from him
Nope.
when I first. Okay, so it ain't just me.
We're gonna find Alex OnlyFans online one day.
I'm weak. No,
He already got an OnlyFans. Remember, he in jail. He
I
got
know,
one.
but we're gonna find it with him booting that ass over, showing that glory hole. That was gonna see.
God.
Oh, nah, it's probably ran through now, boy. He
It's definitely the ran.
number bandingos in that set.
It's definitely ran.
And listen, Midgie know better than all of us.
No, I don't. No, I do
Oh
not.
my God.
No, I do not.
Former occupation. Not
I don't like the way you. I don't like the way you said that just now.
I ain't
Oh
know
yeah,
what-
that wording was very off.
sorry about that. Midgie,
you know- but
Midgie
you-
worked.
But no,
Good.
I do got a story.
Yeah, he got a story, but not like that, y'all.
So we had this young white lady.
Pause.
She's shaking down this inmate. So she's hitting his leg. She was like, so she tells the supervisor, yo, I think he got a weapon on
That's
his
his dick,
leg.
dick.
And the dildo
She
fall out this man.
Like, yo,
eyes.
they lock down the pods and everything. Supervisor comes in, he puts on his gloves, he goes shake the dude down. He was like, "Oh Lord, is this Mandingo?"
Shit.
He said, "Don't
She
you
ain't
ever
never ran
call
across.
me." He said, "Don't you ever call me vanilla?" He's like, "Man, I tried to tell her she was red as a stop sign."
She
was
thought
like,
it was
"I
a
didn't believe
flashlight.
her." She was like, "I didn't think they could get that big."
About to say she ain't never ran across no anaconda like that.
Yo, she called him on the phone. She went in the hallway and whispered it. Like she had they brought in the search team. Like, yo, we gotta go on here. And she was
Bruh.
like, we gonna act like we shaking
guess
down.
what?
We going to him.
And guess what? If I was him, I'd have been sitting back like this, just swinging my dick.
He was
I would have
cool.
been charging for pictures.
Back and forth.
He told us, like, yo, sorry.
Bringing the green screen, we charging for pictures.
He tried to be.
I would have helicoptered that bitch.
No, he
I would
tried.
have helicoptered that bitch for that ass.
He tried to be so calm. He was
Yeah,
like,
you
no.
going in the hole because that's assault with a deadly weapon.
Yo.
You going in the hole.
He
Hey,
tried to be
yo,
calm with it. He was
It's
like,
me acting like I know how to helicopter.
What
Like,
happened,
I'm a fake
miss?
ding-a-ling, though.
listen, he
Let me
tried to
go.
be so calm. He's like, yo, sorry, nah, it's not a weapon. I promise you. So I was
Yes,
like,
it
nah,
is. That's a weapon of
That's a
mass
weapon.
destruction.
That's a fucking weapon.
He's like, nah, you know. So he put his hands on the door. Man, he got to that right thigh. He was like, oh Lord, is that a no? Is that ding-a-ling? I said, oh no, man.
Look,
Yeah,
I
so-
ain't got no ding-a-ling, but I'll whip it around like a helicopter too, honey.
So if I can attest to anything, Alex,
I'm scared of people like that. I
Alex
ain't
is
gonna
good
hold
hands.
you. I don't want no parts of none of that. Those type of men, they need to be kept in a museum. Okay. I'm so serious. You damaging. You out here damaging women insides. You could split somebody with that. Like, he need
Y'all
to be
can have
right
him.
where he need to be. At.
It's like you said earlier, Jazz.
Y'all can
knew
have
what you was getting into
Sir,
before you
sir,
got into it.
sir,
But
I
for
am
what-
jacked.
but
I
for what
am
it's
jacked. Okay?
but
No,
for
thank
what-
you.
For what it's worth, he was one of the coolest inmates I've ever.
I bet he was.
I bet he was with a fucking damn 12-inch dingaling. I'd be cool as a motherfucker too.
That man
I got
got a
the biggest
damn
dick in
broom
here.
in
I'm
his
cool.
pants, and you talking about he's cool.
He was
What you
cool
think?
dude. He used to look out. You know, he was a cool dude.
Yeah, because that man
I'm
got
gonna
a
be
assault
cool,
rifle.
too.
He got a sawed-off shotgun in his pants. What you? Yeah, of course he cool. What you
Now, the motherfuckers
mean?
that be around here that just popping off for no reason and on 10,000, them the ones who dick sit on top of the balls.
But
Okay.
before we get out here, did y'all see Academics and Saucy Santana getting into it?
Oh
Yo.
yeah.
I seen damn Wack call somebody in talk about shit.
He'll fight for him.
Yeah, he'll fight for him.
Wack
Hey,
just
yo,
want to feel
listen,
on Santana
listen.
booty.
Wack is one of the people we got to leave in 2023.
We should have left him before
Long time
2023.
ago.
He gonna make you talk about it.
Long
He'll
time
make you
ago.
talk.
He too old to be this like bro. Why you still in
Messy.
the middle of the shits, bro?
Wack gonna make you talk about it. Yeah, Ray J on there. They starting a gay network called the.
The Whack
Oh,
and
what
the
is it
boy.
called? No, him and Ray J got
I want Ray J to come out. I said it.
Oh, what is it called? But it's like a bracket, like Zeus, but it's like a
Oh,
reality
I know
show.
what you're talking about. But they took it from Ray J though.
Yeah. It's Ray J. Yeah, Ray J's doing it.
No, they took
They
it from
took
Ray
it
J.
from him?
Yeah, he don't
They
have
took
that
from him.
anymore.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was supposed to be Ray J, Sydney Star.
Uh-huh.
He let too
And
many people in on the plan early.
that's it.
Yeah.
I don't.
Gotta learn how to shut the fuck up.
That's it.
Cause boy, you had $1 billion industry.
Yeah, buddy, that's lucrative.
Well, you know,
Look
Ray
at-
J was a part of Zeus in the beginning.
He
Him
was.
and Princess.
Which is why he jumped
he got
off to go
taken out
do
of
his
that.
own thing.
What?
But like they had already started recording the show. The first show that was supposed to come on that, what the fuck is the name of that network? But the first show that they were doing was For the Love of Motherfucking Raz B.
What?
That's
Raz
my
B said-
that was my face when I saw it too.
But Raz said he wasn't gay no more.
I know
Oh.
it was women. It was a
Oh,
it was
okay.
women.
So they say. Allegedly.
So they say. So they say. It was
Listen,
on some Flavor Flav
listen,
shit, and let me just say this part. It was a clip where he took the girl on a restaurant. I guess she won her little date with him, and this motherfucker looked down and looked back up at her and said, "I left my wallet at home."
Because she probably didn't have the tools that he was looking for.
Hey.
I'm surprised they don't got Chris Stokes on there competing because you know he loves it.
he got to go in hiding after what he
I'm
did.
still waiting for surviving Chris Stokes.
Okay, that's
I
listen.
just give it to me.
Let me just say this. I got
I
a
need
story.
a-
for it.
I need a
Look now. Let's go and fast forward to the Trey Songz story.
Yeah.
Wait, I got a story for that with Chris Stokes because I was actually supposed to interview Quentin Tarver. If y'all don't know who Quentin Tarver is,
He's one of
Yeah.
the first young men that was singing.
yes,
Yeah,
and
he
he
was
was the
good.
little boy in Romeo and Juliet movie that was singing in the choir. He's the little
That's
chubby
dude that
boy.
backed out the last minute.
Yes, I was supposed to interview him, and the interview was supposed to be about everything with Chris Stokes. He was getting ready to tell it.
Mhm.
But because of scheduling, everything kind of got messed up. And then, he passed away in a car accident.
Oh, I didn't know.
So that's what happened. So we never really got to reschedule it so he could tell his truth. But from what me and his conversations was privately, Chris is a fucking monster. Like he's sick. That's a sick man.
I mean, you do realize that Raz B is his family.
Yeah, that's his cousin. His
He's
first
fucking
cousin.
his cousin.
Yep, his first cousin. And did y'all realize that Batman was a part of it?
Who?
The quiet one?
No, a part
Marquise
of it.
Houston.
Oh,
He
Right
did
with
that
them
shit.
too.
He did that shit that Batman turned around and did. It's a fucking cycle of
he
abuse.
recruited.
Yep.
He became his recruiter,
Yeah.
like Ghislaine.
Yeah.
Because if you notice, he married a young ass girl.
Yeah,
He groomed that girl, and then he married her.
Groomed the fuck out of her.
Yeah, that ain't a good look.
No.
That ain't a good look. That just
But we definitely need that surviving Trey Songz because he another one.
He doing a lot.
The most.
Everybody thought Kiki was crazy.
No.
She was telling the truth on that nigga.
You sure was. Sure was.
When you look back at it, we're gonna say, "Dang, Kiki was telling the truth." She joke a lot, but she was telling the truth on that one.
Hey, Midgie, it's called a Dosh Network. DOSH.
Okay. Yeah, well, he's starting another one, but it's a different name. When I find it, I'm gonna send it to you. But he's starting another one. I guess trying to. Yeah, she said she. Yeah. But yeah, man, that's what we got, man. Yeah, academics. You don't want to say.
I'm sick of academics. I ain't even gonna hold you.
Hey, man, I don't feel sorry for him. You done threw all that negative energy out. You got to get that shit when it come back, my boy.
Listen, when Queen Latifah say something, you know Queen don't say nothing.
Let me tell you something.
Her business.
She
minds her fucking.
Yes, she does. She's another delightful woman.
When she say something about you, you know.
Doing too much.
Yes. Just academics, just come out the closet, bro. You'll feel so much better. Just come out.
Listen,
y'all think I'm playing? That man need to come out. He
say, when I beat you up,
I'll damn fuck you in the ass. If that ain't that hit me. That hit me.
Close.
You talk about you, so you gonna fight me, then violate me?
Yes. All at the same time. With earrings on.
God damn, he need to get off assault. Look,
but if you don't look at academic track record, he's always attacking women.
Yeah.
Comes the time to throw hands.
Mm-hmm. Then he want to button up his shirt, cross his legs, and act like he a Southern belle. Boy, sit your ass down.
Nah, he be standing on that Jamaican shit.
Yeah, he do.
He ain't no damn Jamaican.
I mean, he stand on it. I ain't heard no
Jamaican
on
a lot of
stuff
stuff.
about being Jamaican.
I know I came late on our rapid fires, but did we at least discuss Megan and Party?
Oh, the breakup, her song.
Oh no, we didn't.
I didn't hear the song, but I heard.
I didn't hear the song either, but I heard.
Are you talking about Megan's new song? Was she talking about Paradise cheating?
Yeah.
She was cheating. He had to shut the fuck up.
He had to go ahead and disable. Look, the internet is coming ruthless. He had to go and disable his comments because everybody's coming in his shit too. How the fuck you cheat on Megan Thee Stallion in her house?
She was cheating
in her house.
In her house, though.
I don't give a fuck. She was cheating.
I don't give a fuck. There's some boundaries you do not cross.
But what was it? That shit. What was the lady whose husband brought the woman in for peanut butter and jam? And she was, remember the actress, the actor, she had a husband. She was going out of town, and she was going out of town. Was it a singer?
Oh,
he was going out of town, and his missus was coming. We talked about it. Was coming in, and
she don't eat
this jam. She don't eat strawberry jam.
And she came home and saw the great
all the jam was all of it was gone.
Oh, the country singer.
No, it was a Latin. I want to say.
Mark Anthony?
No, I gotta look at it. Y'all go and talk. I'm gonna find it.
I know what.
And Megan was cheating. It came out in court.
Shit, she was fucking the baby 2 days after she got shot in the foot, and she was fucking Tory Lanez a week before that. All this shit is public fucking knowledge.
Not in our house, motherfucker. Not in our house.
Yeah, but there's levels to that. You cheat.
That's a different type of disrespect. You don't cheat.
I get it. Not in the house. Yeah,
Shakira's husband.
But
Shakira. Remember her husband?
Oh yes. Okay.
Oh yeah.
And she was eating all the strawberry jam.
Yep.
And she came home and he don't eat strawberry jam.
Yeah, he did her dirty.
Hey, he was feeding that bitch peanut butter jelly sandwich and dick. But boy was feeding on peanut butter, jelly, and dick.
Hey, that's that good old PBJD, bitch.
Yeah, I said it. It's after 9 o'clock. Y'all already know
after 9.
PBJD.
Oh,
Angela, she was with Paradise when this was going on because all of this took place around the same time frame.
Look, all I'm gonna say is everybody cheating nowadays. I find me a motherfucker that don't cheat, and I'll applaud them. Everybody cheat, but there's levels to this shit. You do not.
Yeah.
You do not.
Yeah, you don't
bring a motherfucker into my motherfucking house.
You want to do your dirt outside my house. Don't do it in my house.
You don't let nobody eat my jam.
That's
And
why the
don't let
women
him
are
touch
triggered.
my damn jam.
Don't let
That's
him
why.
touch
That's
you.
why the people is triggered and on his comment because bitch, no, you first off is Megan Thee Stallion, and then she come home in her fucking house and you getting head in her bed. This is just some shit you don't do.
Oh,
That
you
would have been the
walked in
last
on him
head
on
he ever
red-handed?
saw.
Yeah,
Huh?
in her song, she said she walked in on him.
Walked in
Yeah.
on him. Isn't
Oh,
That's
that
what the
tired of her.
song is about.
that's different?
He was tired of her.
Well, go to
obviously,
sleep. Well,
He
go to
ain't
sleep.
caring.
Just
Obviously.
not in my house.
you can leave.
He ain't care.
You can leave because you ain't gonna fucking do that when
Yeah,
Right, that's
when
what
my
that's
daddy
probably
started
already
getting
had
look,
something
my
about it.
jam.
when my daddy started giving me the game, he was like, look, do this, blah, 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 blah. He said, one thing you don't you go to another woman's house or another man's house and fuck they bitch in their house.
And don't
you asking for a different set of problems at that point.
Oh, you could easily die.
That's your date.
That's what you
Hey,
asking
hey,
for.
That's your date.
Listen,
That's your
I'm
date.
42 and I ain't been to a bitch house but twice in my whole life. And one time a brick got thrown through the window. So who we talking to?
What's the saying? What's the saying? It ain't what you do, it's how you
It's
do
how
it. And
you
if
do
you
it.
gonna
How
do
you
your
do it.
dirt, that's
Thank
one
you.
thing. You doing your dirt, but don't
Yep.
do your dirt in the disrespectful way in my house. Period.
Not in my casa.
No.
Yeah.
Go
On
to that
my
bitch
sheets?
house.
Then
On
I gotta
my
walk,
sheets?
and then I gotta walk in my room and remember you was getting head on my bed.
Now I gotta burn the bed up. You
I
and
gotta
the
move.
bitch up.
I gotta
I
sell
gotta
out.
move.
No, I'm
I
not
gotta sell
moving.
out.
I'm gonna burn that section of the house
Whatever.
up. And all of y'all going.
What the hell is going on? Too
Okay.
many sheets in my home.
Baby, wait, let me
Okay.
explain.
Okay. Tell me some goddamn it.
Okay.
House on the
Ooh,
market.
it's about to be some shit.
Market.
Be some shit. How
House
do I
is
get
on-
into this? Should have never came home with this bitch.
Okay.
Look
Like,
at dirty woman.
that's
How-
too much.
House is on the market the next day.
Look
Yeah.
there, man. I agree with you, Midgie. Because I can't
I can't do it.
I'm a visual creature. I'm a
Mhm.
man.
Every
So
time I walk in,
I'm not gonna be able to walk into that room without seeing you meet the throat.
Right.
That part.
I can't take it. I can't walk in that room ever again without seeing you meet the
That
throat.
part.
we gotta go.
She might have done her dirt, but she will visually internal that forever. Every
Yeah.
time she walks
She
in that
wrote
room.
a song about it.
Yeah.
The bitch done put it on wax. It's
You
a
can
problem.
burn,
Okay.
you can burn the couch, you can sell the couch, but that room is still there.
Now it makes sense. All that now, if you listen back to what Megan says in a lot of her songs, she was going through a lot of depression and stuff like that she talked about in her other songs. Now we know why.
I like Meg. I like Meg.
I like Meg. I do. Even
I
though she
love
lied about the Tory shit, I still like her.
Not a fan.
I love that damn thick
not
ass
I like
Italian
her.
woman.
So you
I
can't
like
put in the
that she
same
brought the natural
category as
look
Sexy
back.
Red though.
Not a fan.
So what?
You
I'm
can't
not
put
a
in.
fan.
You can't put in the same garbage can you put in Sexy Red in now. Come on though.
Oh, she has talent, but I'm not a fan.
Oh, okay.
Why don't you like Meg? What about Megan you don't like?
I'm not a fan.
You like, what's that girl? You like Rena Rucci.
I ain't never say nothing about Rena Rucci. I like how Rena Rucci look. I couldn't tell you one Rena Rucci song.
She was
Well,
like,
okay, so what is about her that you don't
When
like?
I say what I say, it's concise. It's
I'm
no
biased. She was like,
slicing through it. I'm not a
I just
fan.
don't get what you don't like about her though. Like,
I'm not a
what
fan.
is it specifically you don't
I'm
like?
not a fan. I don't like liars.
Oh my god.
Not a fan.
Oh my god. But you like Kodak Black?
Fuck Kodak, tell you the truth. That's his problem. He don't know how to
Do
lie.
he?
He don't know how to lie.
I love you, Meg. If you watching.
Right. Well, she did lie about. She lied about the Tory situation. That's what we're talking about. That she lied about.
She said she was
To
trying to
answer your
take
question,
me.
Angela.
I've done numerous episodes on how I stand about it. I'm not gonna waste no more energy.
I'm weak. Don't do me.
Yeah, it's
like
getting
that.
late. It's getting late.
I'm not a fan.
Angela, we'll discuss. You talk to Doe about this because you ain't about to get me on here for another 30 minutes.
I'm
And
weak.
these fools already acting up. No man, I gotta edit this thing. So appreciate y'all for staying up for one of the longest podcasts we've had in a long time. Enjoy your nights.
It was
It's
great
a-
conversation, though. It was
It
great
was.
conversation.
Get some rest. If you have any suggestions, let one of us know. We'll be sure to watch. I think Rose wants the whole murder.
We're gonna touch on the Murdochs next week.
We're gonna touch on
Gotcha.
murders, and if there's something else out there, We'll throw it out there.
Inbox us.
Yeah.
Inbox us. Participate. Let us know what y'all want us to watch.
Yeah, even with the quick fires, if there's something y'all want to discuss with the quick fires, inbox us.
Facts.
Y'all have a good night. Say your prayers. Count your blessings. Kiss the babies. We'll
And
see
drink the
y'all.
water.
Look at you with the outro.
We'll see y'all next week.
You like it? See you next week.